In terms of my siblings, I had two. Sandy, my older sister by 2 years, and Ian, my younger brother. All of us were smart and sporty, and we were lucky in that area. Sandy became a school teacher. She was quite extroverted, in fact ADD, and she chatted a lot during our family dinner times. She was a social person, and I loved her. And I think that love and respect for my sister helped keep me in check in terms of my behaviour towards girls. I would say, what if that was my sister? And I had huge admiration for her, and across the journey of parenting, which she found difficult at times, and then divorce, and then an autoimmune disease that I heard about really early on, during which she had heavy treatment, she maintained a smile, except once in hospital, when she got moved between rooms, and she just broke down. The stress of it was just too much for her. Sandy wasn't a deep thinker, but I had huge admiration for her, and I wept at her funeral service, and I couldn't actually speak. She had found faith later in life, and it helped at that time, but that's not evidence for faith in helping her. It's just evidence that it can help when people are struggling and making it worth looking at. I'll tell you one funny story about Sandy and I. We were in the city of Perth. We were doing some shopping, I don't know. We were going through the city of Perth on our way to visit Mum's parents, which required us to catch a train to Perth, walk through the city and then catch a bus. But at some point my sister and I got dislocated from my mother and my younger brother, who was still in a pram, so pretty young. So she and I walked off, and we just decided that, okay, we knew where the bus was. So we walked down Barrack Street towards St George's Terrace where the buses were, and then a bus turned a corner, and I was sure, probably I was about 4 years of age, that I'd seen Mum sitting in the back of the bus with a hat. So we marched along and we jumped on a bus and told them we were going to visit our grandparents. Our mother was already there. And so my sister and I sat on the bus, a couple of little kids, and we whooshed through all the trees, and we were looking for Nana and Pop's place, and must have been the wrong bus because the next thing you knew, after half an hour, it all got dark because we were in the bus depot, this great big shed with some lights on, and then there's these two little kids still sitting in the bus. And the guys came on and said, exactly where were you thinking of going? And we said, we're going to Nana and Pop's place. Anyway, they managed to ring my dad at work, and he rang my grandparents, and my grandpa, my Pop, he came to pick us up. And I can't remember how we got home, but it was just a ballsy thing to do, but scared a few people. Mum and Dad didn't have a phone, so I don't know how. I guess they'd rung Dad at work. Fortunately, it was still work time. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been an easy way of contacting them.